the show, everybody. Joseph Robert, the fantasy football counselor, on the show with Fantasy's First Lady, a.k.a. Gwen. It should be Gwen, a.k.a. Fantasy First Lady. What's going on, Gwen? Welcome to the show.
Oh, thanks. I'm pumped. It's the weekend, Saturday.
Have you noticed something about me today? That I'm...
You're wearing Steelers apparel.
Yeah. So now I'm not, because you made fun of me so much with the Eagles, and you said I'm not a loyal fan. Now I'm wearing my real team for today.
Oh, that's your real team, huh?
Not really, but just for
Yeah,
today.
exactly. But we're both representing Pennsylvania, my home state, even though I live in Florida today. So we got Penn State and Steelers. So that's cool.
The bandwagon's real, man, for me anyway. All right, so we got a fun one today. We are talking about would you rather. So what we're going to do here, very simple, fun game. We're going to go through the first 6 rounds. We're going to talk about players that are being picked off in those rounds, drafted in those rounds, okay? We're going to pick 2 players, and we're going to say, would you rather have this guy or that guy? And this is going to be interactive because you guys are in the comments are going to let us know who you would rather have out of those rounds. So it's going to be a lot of fun here. And again, it's going to answer a lot of questions, give you a lot of insight. Would you rather have this guy? Would you rather that guy? I'll dive into some analysis too, and maybe get a little technical with everybody. But I'm excited, Gwen. I'd rather do this than another show today, right? Would you rather?
Yeah, this is a fun show. I'm excited.
All right. So let's get to it. Before we do, secure the 16-round draft solution, secure the championship. 16 rounds. Use code SMASH to save. Sleepers, breakouts, optimal players drafted each round. You will crush your leagues, guys. Get 16 rounds. I've linked it below. I got to give you access to 16 rounds, Gwen. Seems like you need it after some of those picks over the past couple of days. Hating on Justin Herbert.
Listen, on the last show that I was on, I gave him some love actually for all the fans of Justin Herbert.
And for those who didn't listen, we call him Herbo Time due to one of our listeners, Brent, who gave us the name Herbert. Herbo Time, which comes off the movie Turbo Time from Jingle All the Way. And for you that don't know, Gwen has not seen Jingle All the Way, which is one of the best Christmas movies of all time. You got to watch that movie. Seriously.
Yeah, I have some homework to do, I think.
No, like seriously, like I know it's July, but you got to watch that movie like yesterday so we could talk about Justin Herbert and Herbo Time and you'll understand exactly what it means.
Yes, I do need to. I'm not a big movie watcher though. Like I said, I like to be outside and playing football tournaments on weekends or even though it's hot in Tampa. It's really hot.
Yes.
I like to be outside.
It's Herbo Time. All right. So let's go through the round 1 here. Okay. Round 1. We've got, so the first 2, here we go. Are you ready?
Round 1, fight.
Round 1. It's literally round 1 and we're going round by round. That's how fantasy is. Would you rather draft, and in the comments below, guys, interactive comment, let us know. We want to know who you think. Would you rather draft Jonathan Taylor or the Concheapsis pick, which is Christian McCaffrey? So I'll let you chime in. Again, if you go with CMC, I'm not saying you're Concheapsis, which I kind of am. I'd like to hear who would you rather?
Yeah, draft? So I would rather draft CMC, which I think you already know I was going to pick that. But
he's modeling all the time.
Listen, I know you have a man crush on CMC.
Come on, no, not even close. On the contrary.
But
Connor, have you seen Connor, by the way?
No, I have not.
I mean, let me get Connor on the mic here, everybody. If you have not seen Connor the Concheapsis, he is back. I'm going to give him one little segment here to talk about Christian McCaffrey. Is that okay? Can I put him on?
Yeah, you can put him on.
Okay, Connor, come on the air, okay? 1 second here, everybody. I'm going to get him on. Hi, everybody. It's me, Connor. If you've never seen me, I screwed your teams last year.
Hi,
Connor, what's your name?
I'm Gwen. Connor, you need to go.
Why aren't you talking to me? Why are you treating me like some sort of animal?
Because you are an animal.
Well, that's not very nice at all.
No, but I think you agree with me on my pick, don't you, Connor?
Absolutely. And last year I told everybody to draft Jonathan Taylor round 1. First overall, I'm in. How did I get that answer? Do you know how I came up with that?
How did you come up with it?
I simply Googled who was the top finisher the year before.
Well, you're a good Googler then, I guess. Okay, but I still think
what?
Listen, Shanahan's offense is the running back stream, but I don't need to tell you. I think you need to go back so I can tell Joe why I picked CMC because I know you're going to agree with me.
Okay, well, I'm actually getting a dirty look from the counselor, so I gotta go. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
All right, so that's as much airtime as he's getting. For those who don't know, he actually he co-hosted one of my episodes. So in the comments below, let me know if you want to see more Connor. I know a lot of people, there's mixed feelings about Connor, right? They're like, some people want to see him, some people don't. So anyway, back to seriousness though. Jonathan Taylor, I'm going with him. Contract year, no committee, bounce back year, better player, had a pinnacle year 2 years ago. He had like 18 touchdowns and 10,000 yards. It was like 1,800 yards on the ground realistically. The guy's a beast. I love him. Now, Anthony Richardson's going to affect him a little bit, right? There's going to be, he's going to steal some goal line work. He is a running quarterback. That is a concern. But Christian McCaffrey is like the consensus number one. And I see why. I get it. But Elijah Mitchell only played 5 games last year. Elijah Mitchell comes back. Now you've got a bit of a committee. CMC, pinnacle type of year, last hurrah, and he's not as young, right? So why do you like Christian McCaffrey so much? I mean, based on last year, right? Let me guess.
Yeah,
Connor, you and Connor.
Shanahan's offense is a running back stream, like you have to admit. Then CMC proved he's the guy when he went over there last year. Right. And I just can't imagine how productive he's going to be now that he has had a full off season in the system. And I think my only worry with him is that every year the 49ers running backs just seem to go down. Right. And but that's not enough to deter me to pick Taylor instead of him. So I have to go with CMC.
All right. So listen, I know a lot of guys have asked for your number probably in your DM, but Connor actually wants your phone number. He's actually on the sideline. I'm looking at him right now. He's going like he's got a pen and paper. He's going like, he's whispering it. I can't really hear because hold on, what's that? But anyways, you and him are obviously on the same wavelength, you and Connor. Because I'm telling you right now, CMC is going to bust. So in the comments below, let me know, are you on the counselor side or are you on Connor and Gwen's side? Let us know in the comments. Yeah. Thank you. All right, let's move on here. We'd like to move on to the second one here. Are you happy that you're on with the sheep? Like, are you happy you guys are on the same team?
Listen, I think the sheep agrees with me. I'm liking the sheep more than you right now. So.
All right. Yeah. I know. He's just a stuffed animal. I mean, he's a real person. All right, let's move on here. So second round here. Here we go. Would you rather? We're making this interactive. So in the comments below, let me know. Now, this is a special one. We've got 4 players featured here on this one. We've got Amon-Ra St. Brown. We got Garrett Wilson. We got Najee Harris. And we got Breece Hall. Should we just pick one? Or I think we should go 2. Which 2 would you combo? Let's make it fun. Would you rather have 2 of this or 2 of that? So for example, I would rather have a Najee and Garrett Wilson combo because I've got that ceiling with Wilson and I got the security of Najee. I would rather have those 2. Do you want to do it that way? Do you want to go 2?
Yeah. So I would pick Amon-Ra. I think, yeah, it's a tough one. When I'm looking at Amon, because at first I looked at them as Amon-Ra and Garrett Wilson, and that's really tough.
No,
because I know, yeah, separate, but yes, so I'm picking Amon-Ra, I think, because it's the same quarterback, same wide receiver, top offensive line, same offensive coordinator. So I think he's a good pick. And then I'm going to pick Najee for the other pick because he was incredible in the second half of the year.
Right.
Breece didn't play. So I'm going to take the guy that's healthy over the question mark ACL guy 10 out of 10 times.
So let us know in the comments below. Who do you like? I mean, any one of these combos works. An Amon-Ra with a Hall, a Najee with a Hall. I like the Wilson-Najee combo if I had to, but you can only pick one because they're all in round 2. So if there was one player you'd pick on this, who would it be? I know we comboed 2. We're just trying to be a little fun there. Just one player. You're in the second round. You're on the clock. You pick one of these players. Who is it?
Najee.
Okay. Mine is, depends on what I did round 1, which is probably go running back. I'd probably, again, Hall concerns me with the injury. And another thing that concerns me is the fact that they're flirting with Dalvin Cook at the time of this recording. This Dalvin Cook lingering thing is just like a ticking time bomb. Yeah. Literally, like it's bothering me. Yes. Because I'm all over Hall, man. I really am. And even that injury was questionable. Now you've got this other red flag with a potential Cook acquisition, which makes it a committee. I'm probably leaning Najee as well on this one. So let us know in the comments below, guys, who you think.
Yeah, and if they want to hear why I like Najee too, I think they should go back and listen to the Boom episode if
Yes,
they
the day
haven't listened
before.
to that, because I talked about him because he's one of my Boom players that I think is wonderful. So
go back and
listen.
Yes, go back. Go do that now.
Yeah, we're wearing Eagles stuff in that.
Where I'm wearing an Eagles hat. I've switched teams already. All right.
A fraud, yeah.
All right, so here we go. We are now going into round 3. That's like a dream state, round 3. It's not just a regular ring. It's like a dream state. Magical twinkle. All right, round 3. You're on the clock. This is an easy one for me, but some people may disagree, so we want to hear everybody's opinions. Chris Olave or T. Higgins? Who do you got here?
So I'm going to pick Olave. I think he's primed for a breakout year, and I think he's the clear number 1 guy in New Orleans with a much more competent quarterback now. I expect a big uptick from production from him, and I think T. Higgins is good, but he's playing second fiddle to Jamar. And so in this situation, I'm going to go upside with Olave since T. Higgins has reached his max potential in Cincinnati, in my opinion.
Yeah, I wish I was arguing with you. I can't debate this as well. Olave all the way based on ceiling. Yeah. Again, go back to our episode where we talked about booms. Again, just look at target distribution. Jamar Chase only played 12 games last year, and had more targets than T. Higgins. Why is T. Higgins coming off so early? He's a wide receiver too, and that's the problem. Now, there is wide receiver twos like Devontae Smith and Waddle who tend to put up better wide receiver than wide receiver 1 numbers, like they outdid guys like Drake London last year, right? Because you've got the better quarterback, this and that. But I still like to aim high on the depth chart and get the true wide receiver 1 on the team. That's a strategy that's worked for me, and it works out fine because I end up going running back early. I fade all these wide receiver twos like the Waddles of the world and Devontae Smith, and then I end up getting like a Deontay Johnson or a Drake London later. And I'm more than happy with those guys. So, and I'm aiming high on the depth chart. So it works out for me. So yeah, I'm going to go Olave here, guys. In the comments below, drop it. Who would you rather have, Olave, Higgins? I think more people would go Olave here. Love to get your feedback, making this interactive. All right, this is an interesting one. This is a fun one. 2 major upside ones. We are moving into round 4. This one's I had the voice in there, the deep voice.
Oh.
There was it the
Deshaun Watson voice. Yeah.
I still don't think people have heard the Deshaun Watson moan. Have you guys? I think we're kind of over that. People are kind of sick of it. But if they are new to the channel, maybe they have not heard it. I'm going to play it for you guys here. We are moving into round 4. Watson massage. That's never going to get old for me because the guy had so many butt massages, and now you guys are actually getting to listen to what it actually sounded like. So there you have it. All right, round 4. We're already in. We have tons of intros. Round 4 is a good one. In the comments below, this is a tough one. Jahmyr Gibbs, Calvin Ridley. A ton of ceiling for both of these guys. I know it's a tough one, Gwen. Who are you taking here? Round 4.
Yeah. So I'm going to go Ridley.
Okay.
I think Gibbs, as we've talked about, he could be a huge player this year. We talked about it several times on the show. I just love Ridley coming back with a big chip on his shoulder and a great offensive situation with my guy, Doug Peterson and Trevor Lawrence, as I mentioned before. So I'm going to go Ridley. I like
you said chip, not like a poker chip, because he did get in trouble for betting. Like, I think
that's funny. That I meant to say
chip.
that. Yeah. Pun intended. Chip on his shoulder.
Okay, not a poker chip, everybody. He is focused now. He is focused.
Yes.
You know what?
Yes.
Jahmyr Gibbs falls to the 4, but he's typically coming off in round 3. I gotta go Gibbs. Again, I've talked about it in the Boom Show. I'm giddy about Gibbs. If I can get Gibbs in 3, I'm getting Ridley in 4 if that can work it out like that. Again, depends on your ADP, what's going on. I love the upside, man. Ultra. Again, we talked about it in the last show. Go watch tape on Gibbs. Go to YouTube, look up Jahmyr Gibbs, highlight reels, and just sit back, get some popcorn, and just be awed at how amazing he looks on tape. And again, maybe he looks good on tape and he absolutely busts next year. I don't know. But the Lions see something. Maybe it's the same thing I'm seeing. So there you have it. Comment below. This is interactive. Let us know. Gibbs or Ridley, round 4. And again, they're going to say, well, Joe, Gibbs comes off round 3. I know, but I've seen him fall to round 4 in mock drafts as well. assuming he came off of round 4. Play along. All right, round 5. We're moving into round 5. All right. Oh, all right. Round 5, Cam Akers or Dameon Pierce. And some people say it's Damien, but it's Dameon. Who do you have here, Gwen? Who is the apple of your eye in round 5?
Yeah, so I know I talked about Akers, and I do like Akers as a good comeback story, but I'm actually going to take Pierce head to head. I think
Wow.
Pierce was incredible before his injury, and I think while Cam Akers has an exciting upside, I don't think it's worth the risk if both are on the board. So I'm going to go.
Some people are calling Dameon Pierce a bust. The Sheeps is Connor. It was Connor down here calling
I disagree with Connor right now.
Oh, you guys have it. Do you want to talk to him?
No, I don't want to talk to him.
Are you sure? Because I'll bring him out. He's actually
barn.
he's actually like dancing around on the table, asking to come on to the show here. Oh, there you go. I'm pushing him off stage. All right, so anyway, I'm going to definitely go Dameon Pierce. He's my guy. He's a grinder. It's going to be a suspect offense, but I think the Texans are going to do better than people expect. I mean, maybe like 4 wins better than people expect, but I mean, they've only stepped it up from last year. They were a terrible offense last year, and he almost rushed for just under 1,000 yards. So he's got heart. I think he had like a high ankle injury or a sprain or something like that at the end of the year, kind of sideline. He'll be good to go. They got Devin Singletary. I'm not concerned. Akers could boom. I mean, he's in a contract year. Yeah. This could be the year, but it's a real thing when I say years to wow me. And guess what, Gwen?
You're not wowed.
I'm not wowed. And Cam Akers does that to me, and then Dameon Pierce comes in and he's like killing it, not killing, but he did well, he crushed it,
he was incredible.
Bad team.
Before his injury.
He had no wide receiver. And they got Tank Dell now. They got some options. We'll see. Again, let us know in the comments, interactive guys, who do you like? All right. We are going into the final round. We should do the whole 16 rounds, but that's too long. Or 20 rounds, too much. All right. So we're going to go here. Round 6. It's time to go. Michael Pittman. We got the Mike versus Mike. These are the imposters because the real Mikes, the best, greatest Mikes are Michael Jordan and Mike Tyson, just so you know. But we're going to have to settle for these guys in reality and fantasy right now because they're playing and they're active players. Michael Pittman and Michael Evans. Around 6 ADP, give or take around, guys. Don't get all like, Joe, they're coming off round 5. They're coming off. Shut up. Okay. Round 5, round 6, whatever. We got them in round 6. Would you rather draft Michael Pittman or Mike Evans? Gwen, I'll let you go first.
Yeah, this is funny because these are 2 of the guys that you gave me on that date show, the draft date or ditch show as well. And I think I picked date for both of them based on the other people that you gave me in the group. I was forced into that, but I would pick Evans actually. So Baker, it's funny because Baker, you never know how he's going to perform, but I think he's the safer option here while Pittman is likely to be the better option when Minshew is in, but as soon as Richardson takes over, I think he's going to fade away into mediocrity. So I'm going to go with Evans, my Tampa guy.
Yeah, I'm not really sold on Anthony Richardson, rookie quarterback. I know the suspect situation there with Evans, his quarterback, but Evans is a veteran receiver. At this ADP, you're still getting a wide receiver 1 in both cases. The battle of the Mikes, maybe a little more ceiling to Pittman. I'm just not drawn in to the Colts wide receiver core this year. There's nothing appealing to me there. Again, especially because you got Richardson, who's a running back for a quarterback. I'm always suspect with that. We see it with guys that are running backs. You got Lamar Jackson, who has not thrown over 3,000 yards the past couple of years. You got, Fields, like he threw 2,500 yards. He can't throw over 3,000. So every time when I look at quarterbacks that have that dynamic ability to run a lot, I really stay away from their wide receivers. Like DJ Moore this year, forget it. He's on the Bears. No, I don't trust Fields throwing the ball a lot to Moore. And again, I could be wrong. I'm going to go Evans here, like the value, like the upside. And, I got Connor giving me a dirty look. He's leaning Michael Pittman for sure because he does everything that's wrong and everything that's opposite and contrary to the right line mentality because he's a Sheepsis. So that's it. So what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. And what do you think? And let us know if you want to see Connor more. Let me ask you, Gwen. Do you want to see Connor a little bit more on the show? Do you like him? Are you starting to warm up to him a little bit?
I think based on the history of me being on this show that my opinion does not matter. You're gonna do what you wanna do regardless. So I don't like Connor, but I'm sure he's gonna make an appearance again.
Connor, the leader, he's not okay. This is kind of weird. It's like an oxymoron because like they don't lead. Sheep don't lead, but he's the leader of the Consheeps. It's like this is an honorable guest. We should treat him with a little bit of respect here on the show.
Well, you don't respect the Consheepsis.
Only Connor, because he's the leader of the Consheepsis.
Oh, okay. So
all right. I don't think you like talking to him.
I don't like him. No.
Okay. Well, maybe you'll grow fond of the little man. All right. We should put him on the draft date or dump, and we should put him as an option there.
Maybe if you give him an Eagles hat or a Penn State hat, I might talk to him.
All right, guys, we are out. And yeah, if you guys are in the car, you come back and watch it, and you can see a little glimpse of Connor at the beginning of the show. Thanks for being here, guys. Gwen doesn't like Connor. Let me know if you do, and interact in the comments below. Smash the thumbs up as well and grab 16 rounds. We're out. Bye, Gwen. We'll talk soon.
All right. Bye.